Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is a movie directed by James Mangold and stars Antonio Banderas, Mads Mikkelsen, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and of course Harrison Ford as our main character, Indiana Jones. And it's about Indiana Jones as he's about to retire from his archaeology career uh, before he goes on another adventure to take a dial from Nazis that could change the course of history. So going into Indiana Jones, this new Indiana Jones movie, this is the fifth movie in the franchise, and me personally, I didn't really have a excitement level for this movie. One, Indiana Jones is not one that really excites me. Lots of the movies just kind of feel like very generic to me, and I just don't really get a lot of excitement from them. Not to say that Steven Spielberg, who directed all of the other ones, uh, doesn't know how to direct. Of course he does, and he does bring some nice moments and beautiful looking uh, action sequences to those movies, but they're just not ones that I revisit to just get my dose of action and excitement and stuff. And also going into this movie, the replacement that Steven Spielberg got, James Mangold. I've just never seen any of his films, and going into this movie, I um, just didn't really have that anticipation level from James Mangold directing the movie because I've never seen any of his films. I didn't know if he had like a specific directing style or I just didn't really know what to expect. So yes, guys, with all that being said, did this one change my perception of Indiana Jones? And the one, just one will be one that I'll go back to time and time again. Let's see. So yes, guys, like I said, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is directed by James Mangold, and um, uh, just to start this review off with something that like I said, I was not anticipating, was James Mangold gonna do a good job. And I gotta say, at least with this movie, I think he does pretty well. It's not, he doesn't really add too much to where I feel like he was like the perfect person to direct this movie. I feel like anyone could have really directed this movie and brought the same level of flair and stuff that he does. But I gotta say that I feel like he does do a good enough job with directing the action sequences that they wanted in this movie. They feel thrilling. Um, they feel like fast paced and all of that. Of course, it's not Spielberg quality because Spielberg just has the magic to his movies where he's able to evoke emotion within like every action sequences or whatever he does. And I think James Mangold does his best to kind of bring that too. Uh, and I think he does a okay job. Um, Um, but another thing I really like on this movie, to get the positives out of the way, is uh, Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford also came back for this movie, and I feel like he does also a very good job. You can tell that this role really means a lot to him, and he's very excited and just very has a lot uh, of care for this character and brings a heart and just has a lot of fun uh, playing this role. I mean, who wouldn't? He goes on a bunch of adventures and stuff, yeah, and it's really fun. Um, and his chemistry with all the other characters. He has a daughter in this movie who has this whole backstory and stuff, who's played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. And I feel like their chemistry is very good, as well as all the other uh, characters' chemistry. They all work together and have really good banter and um, stuff like that. So I feel like just characters um, and just the style of it all is very Indiana Jones. So if you really like Indiana Jones and were a fan from the start, I feel like you would really, really enjoy this movie. However, this is not to say that I did not like this movie. I feel like it was pretty good. Um, but I do gotta say that they did try to add a human element to this movie, which I'm all into human elements. I love when movies are able to shed some light and show the human aspect of some characters. And in this movie, like I said, Indiana Jones is thinking of retiring. He's kind of done with going in and doing all these adventures. Um, and there's the aspect of the movie I think is done very well. I think, but you also have to balance it with this adventure with him trying to get the dial and all the classic Indiana Jones stuff. And I feel like just the human dynamic and the adventure just didn't really like connect to me. I think maybe that's just because I wasn't really a fan of any of the other Indiana Jones movies. And I don't get the kind of connections and the family dynamics that they were kind of trying to explore here. But I feel like they're both done pretty well, but just the the connection and the thing that puts those two together to make a cohesive story is kind of not there. It's either one or the other. I feel like um, another thing that kind of uh, makes the story not like all like work is the time travel element. In this movie, it frogging that out. Indiana Jones is trying to get a dial that changes the course of history, so he can go back in time. Um, and I just feel like the time travel element was not very Indiana Jones. The climax of this movie is kind of where the time travel element really takes its time to kind of develop and stuff, and I think it's done in the very best way, Indiana Jones way it can, but I just feel like um, it just was kind of the filmmakers were just trying to come up with ideas and if this is the best one I could come up with. Um, so the climax of this movie uh, is kind of, there's a decision in it that just I feel like it's a little forced because of the time travel element, and it's just to add a little bit more drama to the movie. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It's not one I'm gonna keep going back to, just because maybe that's just me not really liking Indiana Jones that much. It's not my favorite film franchise to, like I said, get my dose of action and adventure, joy, and cool stuff like that. But maybe it is for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Did you like Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below, whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, and also in the comments, uh, give me suggestions for movies that I should review, so then I can tell you my opinion if a movie is worth watching or not. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.